sorry. Well, hopefully getting some stretching in. Get your blood going. Cause we're doing an hour-long workout with Dennis this morning. And I think low lunge, I saw some of the poses. The primary flow is going to be based on low lunge and tree. So, and then of course we'll get some other things in, but it should be enough to get your blood going without being too complicated, hopefully. So, yeah, how come you didn't sleep well? I thought surely after that drive you would have just been toasted. And Tom's gonna join us for what he can today. Probably good for him to stretch, especially his hips and stuff like that. So, but he'll have to watch out for his knee. And you have to put your brace on probably.
It's over there behind your bag. I need to grab it. You want to put it on for me?
Put it on for you.
Oh.
My heel's still really sore today.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
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 Yeah.
You jammed a sharp rock into your heel and it's still sore?
It is still sore.
I have no idea why that would be the case.
Oh, you have back to work dread. Yeah. That's one thing about vacation, right? I mean, coming back is the worst. Because then you've gotten behind at work.
Back to work dread on a Saturday evening? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Shayna.
No, she has back to work dread on a Sunday morning because today's the last day before she has to go back to work.
But she started last night if she wasn't sleeping. It's like you.
Yeah. I do that.
She starts it. I can tell you when we're on the boat, every single time we go to pack up, she goes, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. That's why we do yoga on Sunday.
Yeah, so I can get my Zen on and hopefully
to center yourself.
Make it through the day because I'm already dreading going back to work. Already.
Oh, this is a complicated.
So yeah, guys, as we're gonna get going in about 20 minutes. So you've got time to grab just a warm drink or something, get some water, if you've got a yoga mat, great. If you don't, a towel or a blanket or something can work, depending on your situation, but you don't need to have anything fancy, so just a carpeted area is fine. Coffee pot is going. Good, yeah, I'm already 3/4 away into my second cup. But yeah, we kind of get going a little early and you can get moving a little bit. Slow wake ups. I don't like to just hop out of bed and do stuff. Like I have a boot camp that I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's used to be in person, and we still do Zoom now since we did that through COVID. And there's just a group. It's really nice not having to leave your house, and drive there and then drive back afterwards. And because it's so early in the morning on a weekday, you're already in the place where you can then get ready for work and all that. So it just takes so much less time. Anyway, so we all like it still. So we're going to keep the Zoom and the virtual boot camp on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it starts at 5:30 in the morning. So I can't, and some people can, wake up, get out of bed, throw on some clothes, and then just come work out. Me, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. So I can have enough coffee, I can sit there and just look at the news. Do whatever I need to do before I start a workout. I need an hour of ramp up. So that's why I decided to start the stream just a little earlier, and then we just kind of sit around and y'all can get ready and we can chat and do a little slow wake up and then get our yoga on. I hope everybody's doing well. I got some people filtering in. Hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day here in Nashville. Let's see, what is it? Let's see. Oh, it's a little chilly this morning. 46 degrees. We've only got 2-mile-an-hour winds. But it's really nice and sunny outside. So, as you can see, we're just vibing. After the workout, after we do the yoga today, we'll probably, we'll get a little breakfast maybe. I don't know. See how we're feeling then. And then we will, we're going to grab all of the camping stuff for the upcoming trip that we've got coming up in a couple of weeks. And we need to get all the camping gear out of the garage. Just kind of clean it up. We haven't used it in a little bit, so just kind of go through it. We're going to be doing some truck camping. So we've got a tent that sits on the back of the truck, and it was given to us for Christmas years ago. And then there's like a blow up mattress that's perfectly designed for the bed of the truck, and we love doing it. So we really need to get all the camping equipment out, just see what we have, put one box together and just make sure everything's cleaned up. So it should be a nice day to get that stuff out of the garage and just put that together.
Might have to buy a propane generator this week to take with us and some solar panels.
Well, we can use the propane generator for the bus.
It's not the same. It's not as easy as that, unfortunately.
Oh.
We could pull the construction trailer with us.
Well, can we use the generator? Can we get a generator that we can use on the bus too?
No. Well, it's
I mean, not on the bus, the boat.
Be a backup. You know, probably not going to get one big enough for the boat.
Yeah.
It'd run the fridge.
Well, that's what I mean.
It'd run the fridge.
But like if we wanted to just anchor out overnight, you could keep the fridge
Yeah, I
running.
talked about putting it on the upper helm, way up top.
Yeah.
We talked about
But if we buy one that we can use it for camping and for the boat, then they're
just small. We could put it on the front of the boat next to the grill.
Yeah.
Just leave it in the.
Just in case we needed it.
$1,500.
Oh, is it $1,500?
Quiet ones, yeah.
Jeez. Well,
$800.
I don't know. I mean, this is the lifestyle we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Generators are part of it, right?
As you said, spending money while we're working, right?
Yeah. While we're working, we got to buy all the things we need that will support us in our tiny living when we're not working.
That Laura's going to have to work an extra year to pay off the accelerated purchases.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Boffin. Good morning. Welcome to Sunday Yoga. Hey, T. Good morning. Yay. Gang's all here, filtering in. Yeah, Tom just wants to buy stuff. Tom's oatmeal Sunday special. Yeah, we'll probably do some oatmeal this morning. We've been kind of off the oatmeal bandwagon.
I need to get back on the oatmeal, and I need to get back on my diet, guys. I've just blown up this last week.
Have you gained any back?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
3 pounds.
Oh.
But I fluctuate 3 to 4 pounds.
I was going to say, I could fluctuate 3 or 4 pounds in a day.
Sometimes I can lose it just by taking a good, good run.
I don't want to, yeah. So So yeah, so I think we're gonna kind of, it's just something different. I love going through and like putting together a kit for a trip like this. So we've got a box, kind of, and just getting the boxes out, seeing what's in there, what we need, what we don't, and then organizing stuff.
And it allows me to organize the garage a little bit.
Yeah. So maybe we can even get rid of a few things out of the garage. So.
Yeah, I got it loaded right now in my back of my truck, so if we can there's stuff to throw out.
Yeah. So that's what we've got planned today. It'll be a nice day to just be outside. We do have the seats for the bus on.
No replies.
No replies.
No, I'm gonna post them on.
So we gotta figure out how to get rid of those seats. They're now, it's because I think it's supposed to rain tonight, so we put everything back in the bus, and it rained a little bit. I don't know, I guess it was Friday. We put them back in the bus for Friday. But now we've got all these seats we got to get rid of again. So, and I don't want to take him to the landfill. So yeah, but the trip that we're gonna take is, what day are we leaving on that, Tom? 13th. Yeah, I think we're leaving on the 13th, so that's a week from Thursday. So not this week, but next week. So, but really don't want to wait till next weekend before we get everything together. But yeah, we're gonna be going down to Florida, camping overnight. We'll do truck camping overnight in Tybee Island, and gonna take a different way over this time. I think we're gonna go through Augusta, Georgia, which will be kind of fun. Just taking a different route, trying to avoid Atlanta, and then coming back after we spend about 5 days in Florida on the beach. Then we will be going up to the Great White North and doing a road trip from Florida to Wisconsin, and so we'll have a couple of nights camping around. We're looking for some places to stop, hopefully beautiful places. Anyway, so it should be a cool adventure, but that happens a week from Thursday. We start that, and we'll be streaming as much as we can during that almost 2 week period, week and a half period. So should be fun. Yeah, much preferred to the Atlanta route, absolutely. So, all right, so everybody, we are coming up on, we'll be starting in about 10 minutes. So if you haven't already, we love people to participate. You can watch me do this if you want, but I would encourage you to, participate. It doesn't matter what level you're at. This is an intermediate class today that we're going to be doing. We spent the last couple of weeks doing some basics and breaking it up, and so the last couple of weeks haven't been very hard. I think we've worked out, and I was even sore based on the fact that we were really focused on certain poses and learning how to do them. But what we're going to do this week is to make sure that we don't lose our stamina. We are going to go back to our hour-long flow class. So it will be an hour of movement. And they take us through, the instructor will take us through a warm-up, sun salutations. Then we'll go through a flow that will be kind of the middle part of the workout. And then by the end of it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, just when you think you can't do any more, then we usually go down and do some, more floor stretches and things like that toward the end, which kind of brings your heart rate down. And then we'll end with Shavasana. So that's kind of how the hour will play out. Some moves, I do know that we're going to be doing the flow. It said that we're going to be doing like low lunge is going to be, so we'll be using some of our legs, and also working with tree pose today. So a little bit of balance in there. And then of course there's a lot of other stuff. That's just what I could gather from the overview that I read of the class. So I'm looking forward to this one, but it will... Thanks, Tom, for the 500 biddies. Yay. All right.
That was for chat, just so you can see me, and I can do 10 push-ups.
So, yeah, he is challenging me early today. So yeah, that's one of the things we did add, the 500 biddy 10 push-ups, and I haven't pushed it because I know some people in chat would really love to see me do push-ups in very weird places, and so I've really kind of kept it on the down low. But I will commit to doing 10 push-ups whenever that goes off. So, hey Donnie, good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. Grab your mat. We were just going over like a little bit of what the workout's going to be before Tom rudely interrupted with 10 push-ups. He has a fracture in his knee. He fractured one of the condyles to, that, I don't know if it's the top or the bottom, but anyway, he's got a fracture.
It's top.
It's the top. So where your femur comes down, and he's got a fracture in one of the condyles, little balls. And he's also we think he's got a torn labrum, which is a tendon, kind of like a cushion in your hip. So, yeah, he's struggling right now, but he is going to do what he can, and that's what we were saying too, is that I'm just going to encourage you all to, get your mat, your blanket, whatever, join us, do what you can. As we move through, sometimes the poses get more complicated and they get faster. If that's where you find yourself, or you get tired, go ahead and just, kind of take a comfortable seat and watch what's going on. Join me wherever you pick it up where you want and drop it off. If you ever just get tired and a little bit overwhelmed with anything, you can always go into child's pose, which is this, and it's just a really nice kind of, let's bring it all down, get centered, don't get frustrated, let your heart rate come back down, and then pick up wherever you feel comfortable picking up. If you do all 60 minutes, good on you. But if you do one pose and stay there for 60 minutes, good on you. If you do one pose and then, 10 minutes later move into another pose and just do what feels good, wonderful. So yoga is about your body, your mind, your spirit. So do what you feel right for you. I would encourage you to challenge yourself a little bit, but take advantage of the next hour and do it with us. So, okay. So that's my rah-rah speech.
Get it, LaLa, rah-rah?
Let's do it. You're going to join till someone tells you look stupid. Hey, if they tell you look stupid, tell them to get down on the floor and do it with you and see if they can do some of this stuff. You're going to drop into child's pose at some point if my husband or kids annoyed me this week. That's a great thing to do. It's just like, I'm not listening, la la la. I'm not listening. I'm in child's pose. I should do that in my office. No, one moment. Just go to child's pose. Okay, so we've got about, we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. So let me give my overview. I do need to post the link to... I think I forgot to do it, and I'll do it after the workout. I have a referral code if you are interested in the workout that you see, and it's through Peloton. It's the Peloton app. You don't have to have a bike. You don't have to have a Peloton machine. The app, I think it's $12.99 a month. So you can get the level of class that you're going to see me do today is available to you, and there are everything from, coached cycling, walking, running, boot camp, strength training, all kinds of different workouts. They're amazing instructors. We're going to have Dennis Morton. I've talked about him before. He is just nice to look at, and he explains things really well. But
he and I are similar.
He's just really great. Anyway, he's one of my favorites. And so, but you'll get that if you decide to do any of the Peloton stuff. All of the instructors are amazing. The music is awesome. You can select your workouts by, I want this part of my body, this activity for this amount of time by this instructor, and see what comes up. So there's filters for you to find, but there's thousands and thousands of workouts. You can also select by music, what kind of genre of music that you like, and get the type of workout that you like based on the music. Their music is great. So and we got John getting his stuff ready, so in the other room. And we're going to give him a minute to get all that together, and I'm going to get some more coffee. So, but I will post the link for a referral code if you are interested in trying out the Peloton app. I'll let you know what that referral code is at the end of the workout. I'll post it somewhere. And you can get 2 months free trial with the app.
Oh, really?
And then, yes, and I think then we both get credit for something.
So it doesn't even cost them anything to try it?
Nope.
That is awesome.
2 months free. So, anyway, so that's what I use, credit where credit is due. This is my personal copy, and what you're seeing is me doing a personal workout. I am not making money on this, so let's just be clear on all of that licensing stuff. So I do encourage you to do it with me. I'm going to go get a refill of my coffee. Last call for bathroom break. Get your stuff, get your mat, and come join me in about 3 minutes. We're going to start.
Oh. We should go anchor outside of Boffin. We should go anchor outside of that location, and we should have LaLa doing yoga on the front of the boat, in with the backdrop being Alan Jackson's place. That would be good.
Oh yeah, Alan Jackson yoga.
Donnie thinks you should get paid by the program for what for your pitch. Yeah, she does a good job.
If you were to drop into child's pose at work, you might find yourself in early retirement.
How come we didn't hear fucking 8 times?
I'm hoping.
Oh, that's because it's not a fucking 8. Okay.
How many Alan Jackson workouts? Actually, there's probably a bunch, Boffin. And I know he's your favorite. Yeah, I am old. All the people doing the Peloton thing, they are young and beautiful people. Oh, we have a pair of cardinals outside the window.
Oh.
There's a male
Cardinals
and a female.
you guys know that cardinals or robins are monogamous?
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah. The male and the female, they get together and they stay together.
They don't just flip husbands on season like LaLa.
Off topic, but is it healthy to drink coffee on an empty stomach in the morning? I do it all the time. Yeah, I do it too. I used to drink coffee all day. I don't anymore because I was struggling with some high blood pressure.
You lost your screen.
Huh? Oh.
You just need to...
Oh, it's over there.
Yes, because, yeah. Oh, boy.
Lack of...
Oh, boy.
Went into sleep mode. Sorry. Yeah. No, and actually, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not qualified to give any health advice, but I can tell you what my doctor told me when I went to do my my physical, and my blood pressure is high. I never had problems with that before till I got a little older, and but I've always like eaten a lot of salt and drank a lot of coffee and things like that. Not really had to worry about stuff. So one of the things that I said, well, should I get rid of coffee? You know, I've been doing the hibiscus tea and blah blah blah. I plan on doing that. Should I get rid of coffee? And she said, actually, no. There are really great health benefits to coffee. So waking up in the morning and having, she said, you know, limit it to 2 or 3 cups in a day, and you get, you know, a lot of the health benefits. And then the rest of the day, I now drink hibiscus tea, which helps with my blood pressure as well. But the doctor actually said I wouldn't get rid of the coffee. So, and I think as long as your stomach, as long as you don't get pain, and one of the things too that you need to be careful for if you do drink a lot of coffee is reflux. And I know that, you know, reflux can really damage your esophagus and your upper GI. So you really want to be careful. If you have reflux, I wouldn't drink coffee on an empty stomach. But if you don't have a problem with that, I do. If my doctor told me to quit coffee, I'm going to quit that doctor. Ditto. I'm with you, Donnie. All right, guys. Are we ready? Ready to do Dennis? All right. So we're going to start this. I do try to put the instructor forward and the music in the background, so hopefully we don't have to lose the VOD. Sometimes I get it gets banned. But hopefully I will have the sound just right. If you cannot hear the instructions, let me know in chat. He's going to do a little bit of talking up front. We'll do a test. So some of you just let me know how the sound is, and I can always turn it up if you need me to. So let's do it. Let's go, guys. We got this thing. All right. Put this over here just in case I need to stop or start it. Okay. Here we go. And this is Dennis Morton. Oops.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me. My name is Dennis Morton, and welcome to Peloton Yoga. Today's practice is a 60-minute intermediate flow. We've got 2 yoga blocks right in front of me. We've got a yoga blanket behind me. I encourage you to gather those around you for any practice. You never know when you're going to need a little bit of extra support or a little bit of cushioning. And then just join me in a nice, easy, comfortable seat. We are going to be starting in child's pose. So if you'd like to just listen to my voice and make your way into child's pose and spend another 30 or 40 seconds there, I encourage you. I also encourage you, if at any point the practice becomes a little bit too much, to return
How's the sound, guys?
It's an opportunity that so few of us actually take advantage of, but it's a valuable one. What we're going to be moving through today is a balanced sequence, making our way from half moon into a tree pose, making that transition smooth and steady. If at any point along the way something comes up that doesn't feel like it's right for your body today, I make suggestions, you make decisions that honor your body. And let's go ahead and get started. Make your way into child's pose. So walking to all fours, knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching together behind you. Let your hips sink back to your heels and walk yourself out forward. As you make your way, settling into your child's pose. We're going to be here for a minute or so maybe feel the mat underneath your forehead, the tip of your nose just barely touching, keeping your throat open, your spine straight. Just check in with your breath, the pace, the depth. See if it's all going into your belly, or if maybe you could guide it down the sides of your ribs. Maybe feel a breath on its way in through your nose, pressing into your back ribs. And as you feel your capacity to move your breath around your body, to create different feelings in the practice, slowly shift your focus to the support of the floor underneath your hands, your arms, your knees, your shins, your feet. Feeling your forehead and the tip of your nose supported there as well. Remembering that this is always here for us. So having taken this moment to ground ourselves right here at the top of the practice, to check in with our breath and to remember that we can always return to this place of support, peace. We'll slowly make our way up to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll just do a gentle cat-cow. So inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch a little deeper, looking up with chin and eye. Exhale and round a little more completely. Belly button draws up to the spine. Inhale, holding hands and knees toward one another, activate the back. Exhale, push the floor away with hands and tops of feet, drawing abs up through that. Another full breath in and arch. And come back to rest in the center. Inhaling your right arm to the ceiling. Open up into a twist. We're going to thread the needle. Exhale, right hand behind the left, right ear and shoulder to the mat. Two more. Inhale, up and open. And exhale, slide the right hand behind the left. Create a little stretch on the back of the right shoulder. And this is the last time on this side. Inhale it up. And as you exhale, slide the right hand behind the left. Settle your ear and shoulder to the ground. Hold for a moment. You can bring your left hand up on fingertips. Walk those fingertips out by your right hand. Or spider walk them out forward if that feels good to you. And sliding your hips back to the right to create that little twist in the center of your body. Making sure your hips aren't sinking back over your heels, but keeping the thigh bones vertical. Take another full breath in. And sigh it out loud. Slide the left hand back under your chest. Inhale, right hand to the sky.
Oh.
And bring it back down.
Oh.
Extend the right leg behind you. Tuck the toe. Stretch out the sole of the foot, the calf. Bounce on it a few times. And then extending into the heel. Ground the right heel. And sweep up into a nice supported side plank. So lengthening all the way from the outside of your right ankle to your right wrist. Take a full breath into this. And bring it down. Left hand opens to the sky this time. Inhale it up and open. And as you exhale, find that twist. Left hand behind the right, ear and shoulder to the ground, creating that stretch on the back of the right or left shoulder. Inhale, left hand up and open. And exhale, slide the left behind the right, ear and shoulder to the ground. One more time. Inhale, up and open. Warming up the sides of your body, warming up those muscles of rotation. And settle your ear and shoulder. Right hand on fingertips, you can keep it here. If you want a little more leverage, walk your right fingertips out by the left hand. If you want even more, you can walk that right arm forward. But what wants to happen here is your hips follow that left hand over to the right side. Draw the hips back to the center of the mat. Keep the thigh bones vertical, and then use that leverage to create rotation all the way through your center. Take another full breath in. And as you sigh it out, walk your right hand back in under your right chest. Inhale, left hand to the sky. And exhale, all fours. Extend your left heel behind you. Tuck the toe, stretch out the sole of the foot, the calf, bounce on it a few times, and then ground that left heel, sweeping the left hand up into a supported side plank. If you'd like, you can take that right foot and point it away behind you. That'll give you an opportunity to sort of press that right glute forward. Open up the left side even more. And bring it down. From here, walk your hands one handprint forward, tuck your toes, and make your way to downward facing dog.
I will not be doing this, guys.
And downward facing dog. It's your first one of the day if you need to walk it out. Sometimes the first downward facing dog of the day feels a little bit itchy. You want to scratch it in your calves, in your back, your hips, wherever it is. Move around in it for these first few moments so that you can find a little bit of stone. And then as you press into your thumb and forefinger where they engage with the mat, See if you can lengthen one line of energy from that all the way up through your shoulders, your ribs, to the peak of your hips. And working on that line of energy, rotating your shoulder blades a little bit wider on your back, almost like you're trying to rotate your shoulder blades down into your armpits by wrapping them around the sides. And drawing up and back through your inner thighs. Take another full breath here, and as you exhale, come up onto the balls of your feet and start to walk small steps, feet toward hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to make your way into a standing forward fold. Relax your head with an exhale. Release the muscles on the sides and the back of your neck. Tuck your tailbone just a little more, bending your knees and roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders back and find yourself in mountain pose. So from here, you can keep your feet hip distance or you can step them together, whatever feels better to you. We're going to make our way into sun salutations, one breath, one movement. We're going to do sun A for a few minutes and then sun B. Let's enjoy it. Take a big inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. And as you exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Thighs engage and pull back. Heart pulls forward, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot steps back.
Have a good day, John.
Find that low lunge. Right leg steps back, find plank. Slowly exhale all the way down to the mat, resisting gravity along the way. Hips and shoulders land together. Inhale, cobra. Strong legs, long tailbone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pressing into thumb and forefinger, lengthen that line from where your hands engage with the mat all the way up to the peak of your hips. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, left foot steps forward. Enjoy that low lunge for a moment, lengthening the right leg, right hip forward, left hip back. Right foot steps to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands slide up, shins if they need, but lengthen spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms wide, reach for the sky. Exhale, swan dive again. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands to the mat, left leg steps back. This time, ground the left knee, untuck the toe, inhale, low lunge crescent pose. Reaching arms up and back, find a little back bend, maybe even look up at your thumbs, exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the toes, left heel presses back, step the right foot to plank, and slowly exhale down. Maybe pausing in chaturanga for a moment, elbows at ribs, make your way all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Hands, elbows, shoulders, pulling back, heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Thumbs and forefingers press into the mat, lengthening that line of energy from your hands to the peak of your hips. Another full breath in, and as you exhale, left foot steps forward. Ground the right knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms wide, crescent pose. Reaching up, pressing the right foot into the floor. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toe, press the heel back. Right foot steps to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. High mountain, arms wide, reach for the sky. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Find that low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back. Slowly lower down. You can stop in chaturanga or touch the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Thumb and forefinger press into the mat, lifting the peak of the hips up and back. Another full breath in, and as you exhale, left foot steps forward. Engage that low lunge. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky, high lunge. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot steps to the left. Inhale, thighs back, heart forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Arms at your sides in mountain pose. Thumbs to heart center. So there's a few progressing sun A's. We're going to make our way into sun salutation B's. So as you sit down into your chair pose, take a big breath in, sweep your arms wide. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Go ahead and step your right foot back. We've been going the other side. Slide your left foot back. Make your way to plank. Exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg rises, inhale it high. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Warrior one, right side. Ground the left heel, inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Maybe palms touch, maybe not. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, inhale it high. Exhale, left foot, left thumb. Warrior one, left side. Ground the right heel, inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Maybe palms touch, maybe you look up at them. Exhale, hands to the mat. Exhaling all the way to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Thumb and forefinger press into the mat. Maybe bend both knees slightly, lengthen from hands to hips. And then lengthen the legs out again. Finding strength, calm, steadiness in every movement, every breath. Another full breath in as you exhale. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky, chair pose.
Oh, ooh.
And stand proud and up. Thumbs to heart center. From the crown of your head all the way to the front of your heels, take a full breath and lengthen from the inside out. Keep the length, let the breath go. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Enjoy that low lunge. Right leg steps back, plank. Grip the floor with 10 fingers. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding for the exhale. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Warrior one, ground the left heel. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Maybe palms touch, maybe sink a little deeper. Exhale, hands to the mat. Slide the foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, inhale it high. And exhale, left foot, left thumb. Ground the right heel, inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Maybe palms touch, maybe not. Exhale, hands to the mat, all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. The slightest bend in both knees as you press the thumb and forefinger into the mat. Inhale, lengthen your hips up and back. Slowly lengthen legs, broadening shoulders, softening forehead and jaw. Take another full breath in. On the exhale, left foot steps forward. Right foot steps to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Sink your hips, chair. Holding there. Reaching your thumbs a little higher. Sinking your hips a little lower. Belly button in a little stronger. Spine a little longer. And stand proud and not. Thumbs to heart center. From the crown of your head all the way down through that center channel to the front of your heels. Take a full breath in. See how that feels to grow longer.
Feels amazing.
And let it go.
Dennis.
Take another full breath in. And let it out. Arms at your sides. Inhale. As much energy as you could gather up between your palms. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back. Downward facing dog. Now, having warmed up our breath, having put our body through some paces, bringing it back to this space where you can soften right behind your eyes. Anytime you start to feel yourself trying so hard that you're restricting the energy inside your body from flowing, soften behind the eyes, come back to your breath and just let it go. Even backing off a pose 5 or 10% sometimes will allow a lot more flow of your own energy. So deciding what your goal is, and if you get into a pattern where you feel like you're restricting your own energy consistently, you can always go to child's pose for a moment, get grounded again, and start fresh. Right leg rises, inhale it high. Exhale. Right foot, right thumb, we're going to take that twist. Inhale. Right arm up to the sky. Strengthen the back leg here. We have this tendency to sort of let that knee soften, almost come down. Strengthen the left thigh, lift the left hip, sink the right hip, and then turn the chest from the stomach, then the heart, then maybe the chin. Swing your right hand past your right heel, and inhale to high lunge. So in this high lunge, reaching up through both thumbs, almost like somebody's reaching their hands down from the ceiling. And you could reach up a little higher and grab theirs, but you're going to start to feel that extension, that lift up through here. Front and back ribs lengthening, strengthening the left thigh just like we did in the twist, sinking into both hips. If you feel like you're arching your back, draw your belly button in, lengthen your tailbone. Take another full breath here. And as you exhale, open up to warrior two. Shoulders and hips open to the side of the room. Front foot splits the arch of the back foot, allowing for that front hip to open just a little bit more. And it's not nearly as important how deep you sink into that front thigh. It doesn't matter that you could put your cup of coffee there. What matters is that your back leg is strong, your right hip is opening, the knee stays directly above the ankle, and that as you strengthen into both sides,
Open.
you can soften over time. Feeling that same rotation through your center. Flip your front palm. Left hand finds the thigh. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then slowly, with an inhale, extend the right leg to reverse triangle. As you exhale, hinge at your hip and find your triangle, reaching the right hand forward like you're holding a platter, and then soften the hand down to the shin. Left hand reaches for the sky. So, rotate the right shoulder down. Turn the chest. The same way we did before, starting here, and then here, and then here. So even as you reach up with that left hand, draw underneath your belly button in, and rotate lower part of your abdomen. Then rotate your ribs and your chest. Then maybe try turning your chin up to look for your top thumb. Turn the left palm forward, extend that hand toward the front of the mat, take a full breath in, and as you exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, inhale it high. Exhale. Left foot, left thumb, let's take that twist. Left hand to the sky. And thinking about this twist, is our right thigh dropping? Is our knee relaxed? Is our right hip dropping? Strengthen the right thigh. Lift the right hip. From here first, draw in underneath your belly button. Turn the bottom ribs. Turn the top ribs and the chest. Turn the shoulders. Look up with your chin last. Sweeping the left hand past the left heel. Reach both hands for the sky for high lunge. Now again, starting from the top down, almost like there's somebody reaching down from the ceiling. You could reach up and grab their hands, but you're gonna have to make that effort. Lifting from your waist, so you feel like you're lengthening all the way from your hip bones to your hands. And then keeping that length in the upper body. Strengthen the back leg. Make sure that right thigh isn't dropping, sinking into the left hip, and slowly lengthening through the lower back, so that you feel your abdomen supporting that lengthening down through your sacrum. Take another full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Shoulders and hips open to the side of the room. Front foot splits the arch of the back foot, allowing for that external rotation. Reaching forward and back. Softening shoulders. Slowly softening into the front thigh over time. But a lot of times when we try to soften, we end up leaning forward, or we end up sort of softening our arms. Keep this strong. Keep the rotation. And bend the front knee. Right hand finds the right thigh, flip the left palm. Inhale, peaceful warrior with me. And lengthen the left leg with an inhale to reverse triangle. On the exhale, hinge at the left hip. Reach forward like you're holding a platter. Pull your ribs up out of your waist and soften the left hand down to the shin. Find your triangle pose. Right hand to the sky. And again, checking in with your feet. So pressing into the big toe mound of the front foot, and instead of feeling like you're trying to tear the mat in half, see if you can gather the energy pulling heels toward one another. And then pulling in underneath your belly button. Turn your bottom ribs. Turn your middle ribs, your chest. And finally turn your chin. And as you look up at this, turn your right palm forward, lengthen bicep by ear, reaching toward the front of the mat. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, left knee bends, hand finds the floor, left foot steps back, chaturanga.
Ooh.
Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Good job, guys.
Pressing into thumb and forefinger, bend both knees, lengthen from hands to hips. Making that a habit, slowly press the length back into the legs. Right leg rises, inhale it up. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Find the twist. Right hand to the sky, left leg strong, belly button in. Turn the bottom ribs, the chest, the chin. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, left hand sweeps back. Right hand sweeps past the right heel, find that high lunge. And from here, reaching up with both hands, like you could reach for the sky, like you could grab those hands coming down. Maybe even look up if that feels good to you. Feel your abs engage, lengthening your lower back. Soften into both hips simultaneously, back leg strong. Full breath in, exhale, warrior two. The back heel rotates down, front hip opens. Reaching through the fingertips. Chin looks forward over that middle fingertip, soften shoulders. Lifting through the crown of your head, softening through the right thigh. Inhale, peaceful warrior, right hand rotates, left hand finds the thigh. Keeping the bend in the front knee this time, exhale, side angle. So maybe it's forearm to thigh.
Oh.
Maybe it's hand to block. You can have it on the inside or the outside, eventually trying to make our way to the outside with this extended side angle. And as you feel like you can, the same as before, not trying to push your heels apart from one another, but trying to draw them toward the center. Tuck that right hip underneath and allow the underneath the belly button to draw in and rotate the bottom ribs. Rotate the chest. Maybe rotate the chin. Use your eyes to follow your arm all the way to your fingertips. Take another full breath in. And as you exhale, left hand to the mat. Slide the block out of the way if you use that. Step the right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend both knees, press forefinger and thumb into the floor, lengthen upper body from hands to hips. Lengthen the legs. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, Left foot, left thumb. Take a twist, left hand to the sky. Strengthen the right leg underneath your belly button, draws in, turn the bottom ribs, the chest. Taking a full breath into this expression of this pose. As you exhale, sweep the left hand past the left heel. Inhale, high lunge. Reaching up for those imaginary hands coming down from the ceiling. Find that length from your hips so you feel all four sides of your body lengthening and lifting. And then strengthen your back leg and soften into both hips. Using the abdominal engagement to keep from dumping into your lower back so we're not reaching forward with our belly button, but finding that center. Take another full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Shoulders and hips open to the side of the room. Reaching through fingertips. So you feel that wingspan increasing constantly. Turn your chin to look over your middle finger. Draw your shoulders down. Pressing into the pinky toe of both feet. Pull the heels together. And then soften. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Keeping the bend in your front knee as you exhale, side angle. So maybe it's left forearm to left thigh, right bicep by your ear. And wherever you are here, start underneath your belly button. Draw that in as you pull your heels gently toward one another. Rotate your bottom ribs. Rotate your chest. Maybe rotate your chin. Looking up for the inside of your arm, and use your eyes to follow that energy line all the way to your fingertips. So you can use your eyes to visualize it lengthening with a long breath in. And as you exhale, right hand to the mat. Left foot steps back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend both knees gently, thumb and forefinger press. Body lengthens, hands to hips. Keep the length. Press the inner thighs back. And even with all of that effort, all of that intention, behind your eyes stays relaxed. Right leg rises, inhale it up. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Take the twist. Inhale. Strengthen the left leg, draw underneath the belly button in, turn the bottom ribs, the heart, the chin. Sweep the right hand past the right heel. Inhale, high lunge. So feeling all four sides of your body lengthen. Reaching up out of your hips, you're going to feel your abdomen engage naturally, your lower back lengthen as well. Keep that as you soften into your right heel a little deeper, strengthening your left thigh along the way. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, ground the back heel, open up to warrior two.
Good job,
right
guys.
here,
We're halfway
pressing
through.
into both pinky toes.
Hang in there.
Pulling that energy toward the center. And you feel different muscles engage, and you feel that active external rotation in your hip. Now keeping that, see if you can soften into the front knee just a little deeper. Lengthening fingertips, softening shoulders. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And as you exhale, side angle. Now I encourage you on this round to go beyond the forearm on the thigh and grab a block, maybe on a medium or a high setting on the outside of the foot. From here, we're going to slide to half moon, but pull the feet together, pull underneath the belly button in, rotate the bottom ribs, rotate the heart, rotate the chin, follow the eyes out to the fingertips, bring the left hand to the left hip, walk that block forward about 6 inches, come up onto the ball of the back foot, shifting your weight onto your right foot, and slide up to half moon. So pressing the right foot into the floor, place the block right underneath your right shoulder, and it's there for support if you need it, or balance if not. Left hand to the sky, extend through the left heel, try not to let it squeeze off behind you.
Woo.
And then underneath the belly button, turn the ribs, turn the heart, And then one day maybe turn the chin. And eventually, able to slowly rotate the chin up, face the top thumb.
This balance is
When
hard
you're
for
ready to
me.
move on, bring the eyes down, grab the other block, close the hips, come knee to nose. So left knee finds your nose, maybe the forehead,